Have you ever stared out the window, feeling trapped by your walls? The outdoors offers a fresh start, no airfare required. Think picnic lunches, neighborhood walks, or backyard stargazing. Interesting outdoor ideas can offer a change of scenery, can lift your mood quicker than your morning coffee. What are you waiting for? Nature calls, sometimes softly, sometimes louder than a crow on a fence. Step outside and take a breath. Simple choices like planting herbs or tossing a frisbee can spark new energy in your daily routine. Picture evenings under a pergola roof, soft lights built into your deck creating a gentle glow. This setup turns boring backyards into cozy extensions of your living room. No fumbling for lanterns or battling tangled fairy lights. Instead, built-in LEDs offer both style and safety after sunset. Some say pergolas block the stars, but many modern styles are airy and let you stargaze. Want to entertain guests or just sip tea alone? A deck like this can do both. Plus, with long-lasting materials and energy-efficient lighting, maintenance is often minimal. The only trouble? You may never want to go inside. Stringing up mason jar lights over a gravel path brings a fairy tale vibe to any garden. You don't need to be an electrician. A few hooks, some wire, and jars are enough. People marvel how glass and a simple bulb create magic under the stars. This idea does have a drawback. Glass jars attract bugs and may break easily with heavy weather or wild pets. Still, the setup costs little, looks charming, and lets you repurpose items you probably have already. Why not try it for your next outdoor gathering? Nothing says relaxation like gathering around a fire pit with classic Adirondack chairs. Their deep slanted seats and wide arms practically beg people to linger. Families swap stories, roast marshmallows, and even use the sturdy chairs for drink rests. The warmth draws guests outdoors long after sunset. That said, fire pits demand caution. Always leave plenty of space between the chairs and flames, and never light one under low-hanging branches. Locating it away from windy spots helps keep embers in check. A little planning protects your investment and your friendships from accidental singes or smoke-dodging chaos. Old wood pallets and some well-used cushions can become the ultimate backyard retreat for kids. What's better than a makeshift hideout where secrets are shared and imaginations run wild? Kids pitch in, adults supervise construction, and suddenly, the plain backyard turns into a fortress or pirate ship. It's cheap and, quite frankly, pretty easy, no woodworking degree required. Safety matters, so sand down splinters and use sturdy weather-safe pallets. Waterproof cushions survive occasional rain, but regular inspection keeps the fort safe. Let your children design the layout. Who says magic needs an instruction manual? Would you like a peaceful spot for morning coffee or evening chats? A wooden swing beneath a pergola, paired with elegant draped curtains, offers just that. This isn't just pretty, it defines a private oasis. Imagine gentle breezes, filtered sunlight, and a soft creak as you unwind outdoors. On the downside, weather takes a toll. Wood demands upkeep to resist rot and insects, especially in humid areas. Curtains can catch dust and mildew if left unwashed. However, regular cleaning and using weather-resistant stains help. If you're willing to invest a bit of ongoing effort, the payoff is relaxation with style. Movie night under the stars? It's easier than you think. Use a blank wall or hang a simple white sheet for your screen. Stretch fairy lights overhead. Their soft glow sets a cozy mood and helps everyone see snacks, toss pillows, and haul out your comfiest couch for ultimate relaxation. Don't forget the bugs. Citronella candles or essential oil sprays can save your evening. Rain in the forecast? Backyard cinema isn't perfect for everyone. Sometimes, weather or noise makes it tricky. But with a dash of creativity and a few friends, you'll create memories worthy of an encore. Imagine a plain cinder block wall bursting into life after a splash of tropical color. Murals add instant character and turn bland boundaries into neighborhood conversation pieces. Go bold with palm fronds, parrots, and splashes of pink. You'd be surprised how a little paint can punch up your backyard vibe. Of course, bright colors fade fast under sunlight. Consider weather-resistant outdoor paints for longer-lasting pop. Turn it into a weekend family project. Let kids suggest whimsy. You might not create a masterpiece, but you'll craft memories, and a backyard with far more personality than gray concrete ever offered. Step outside and imagine a pebble and plank path winding through your garden. each footstep a greeting from smooth wood and cool stone. This kind of walkway is easy to install, using affordable materials anyone can find at a local hardware store. Add sturdy planters for even more charm. Such paths aren't just eye-catching, they keep shoes and paws mud-free. But here's the rub, plank maintenance matters. Untreated wood can weather quickly, and loose pebbles may shift after a rain. Keep that broom handy and consider sealed lumber for longer enjoyment. Is it worth it? Your feet will say yes. People often underestimate the mood a simple set of string lights can bring. Hanging them beneath a gazebo creates warmth and a cheerful ambiance, perfect for sharing meals with friends. Just add a sturdy outdoor table, comfy chairs, and a few lanterns or potted plants. Suddenly, dinner feels like an occasion. But weather plays a part. If you live somewhere with heavy rain or strong winds, you'll need durable fixtures and weatherproof lighting. Adding outdoor curtains can block mosquitoes and bring more privacy. With smart choices, your gazebo doesn't just look inviting, it actually works for relaxing, rain or shine. A built-in bench wrapping, a modern fire pit, isn't just stylish, it's practical too. It keeps everyone close enough for real conversation and quicker s'mores delivery. Forget chasing folding chairs in the wind. Permanent seating means fewer hassles and more together time, even for impromptu gatherings after a long workday. Concrete and stone benches stand up well to weather, though cushions make them much more inviting. Planning for proper drainage keeps soggy surprises away. Be mindful, fixed benches set your seating arrangement in stone, literally. Some folks might miss the flexibility of rearranging, but simplicity has its perks. Shrubs won't always cut it. Why not install vertical slats painted in vibrant shades? This type of fence turns a backyard into an art display while still blocking prying eyes. Try mixing deep blues with sunny yellows or rich reds. Guests will stop to ask where you got the idea. Maintenance is simple. An occasional repaint keeps colors bright. However, wooden slats may weather in harsh climates. If that's a deal breaker, PVC or metal versions work. The result? Instant personality for dull boundaries and a privacy boost without walling off your view entirely. Thinking about your next party spot? A backyard bar with a wooden roof and string lights brings instant charm and convenience. These setups create a relaxed vibe, encourage conversation, and keep drinks close at hand. Simple construction and weather-resistant wood help it last. Plus, string lights give any evening a cozy, magical feel. One challenge: maintenance. Wooden roofs require regular treatment to keep moisture out and bugs away. But that bit of routine care leads to years of enjoyment and countless stories shared under those twinkling lights. So why not swap stuffy indoor gatherings for a backyard retreat that feels both welcoming and practical? Set up a striped tent surrounded by boho pillows, and you'll create a cozy retreat perfect for lazy afternoons. This setup doesn't demand much. A few vibrant textiles, low-cost lanterns, and a simple canopy can feel downright luxurious. Invite friends or bring a book. Instant relaxation, zero travel. Sure, a tent and plush cushions won't weather heavy rain, but the benefits in fair weather are unbeatable. Kids use it as a hideout. Adults use it to escape screen time. Why not give the backyard some life? Sometimes all you need is fresh air and a spot to unwind. Imagine creating a striking garden accent using just a few contrasting stones. Setting white and black stones in a spiral around a tree trunk instantly adds visual appeal. Try laying the stones on top of landscape fabric to block weeds. It's a shortcut that saves time and reduces maintenance headaches later. But be real, collecting enough uniform stones takes patience. Sourcing affordable stones sometimes means hitting big box stores or online marketplaces. To keep the pattern consistent, mark your spiral path with string first. Encourage kids to help. Sorting stones by color is surprisingly calming and a smart way to teach patterns. A teacup planter garden makes a playful conversation starter in any outdoor nook. Old mismatched cups, chipped or not, find new life with easygoing succulents. These hardy plants demand little more than sunlight and occasional water, so forget fussing. It's gardening for those who prefer their green thumbs low maintenance. Sure, drainage can trip you up. Teacups often lack holes, so add stones at the bottom or drill gently if you dare. Situate your mini garden on a patio table or shaded windowsill. When guests visit, don't be surprised if your quirky planters steal the limelight. Gardening never looked so charming or so simple. A hammock hung beneath a wooden canopy creates instant serenity. This setup transforms any plain backyard into a retreat, shielded from harsh sun, yet inviting every soft breeze. Stringing up warm lights overhead adds charm and function, perfect for evening reading or chatting with friends without squinting at shadows. Crafting this haven doesn't demand deep pockets or carpentry genius. Simple solar string lights and sturdy hooks do the trick. However, be mindful. Bugs enjoy relaxed evenings too. A citronella candle or mesh net can help. You'll wonder how you ever settled for a plain patio chair. A stone-edged patio fire pit adds both character and practicality to outdoor gatherings. Fire draws friends together, while the stone rim serves as extra seating or a handy place for roasting sticks. Stringing glowing lanterns overhead makes evenings cozy and lets you keep the fun going even on chilly nights. However, maintenance is non-negotiable. Stones shift over time, and lanterns require regular checks. No one's impressed by a dark patio or a lopsided fire ring. Still, the effort pays off. Guests will return, drawn by that safe glow and the irresistible promise of toasted marshmallows. Isn't that worth a little work? Picture spending summer afternoons under a stained wooden pergola, the grain warm and smooth to the touch. These structures provide real shade and style, especially with a retractable fabric roof. Need less sun? Pull the roof closed in seconds. Want starlight? Slide it open. Simple, beautiful, flexible. A slight downside: some retractable roofs need occasional cleaning to avoid mildew. Also, wood requires annual sealing for long-term strength. Still, many find this a small price for a cozy centerpiece. Why settle for ordinary when your patio can become the talk of the block? Why stick with boring plastic chairs when log slices bring instant woodland charm? They cost less, usually last surprisingly long, and fit in with garden landscapes. You might need to smooth or sand the tops for comfort and stability. Friends will ask, "Did you make these?" Yes, and you saved plenty. Seating made from logs isn't perfect. Certain wood types can rot or attract bugs if set directly on earth. Raise slices a bit or treat them with simple preservatives. Want to keep conversations going comfortably? Top each one with weather-resistant cushions. Problem solved, and your backyard suddenly has real character. Building a DIY concrete patio is cost-efficient and brings a hands-on satisfaction. Anyone with basic tools and patience can create a smooth outdoor floor. Try adding vertical succulent planters for a splash of green. Succulents thrive on neglect, and their quirky shapes invite smiles. Concrete cracks sometimes, but patch kits solve most problems. Don't worry about design perfection. Sometimes the tiny flaws in a homemade patio add personality. Suspend simple wooden frames to support the succulent planters. Old pallets work great. Watering can be as simple as a gentle hose spray. In the end, you gain a social spot that's both fun and low maintenance. Picture your backyard transformed with a simple trick: a twinkle-lit canopy strung above your garden furniture. Warm lights add instant charm, making late-night chats sparkle. Guests linger longer. Conversation flows. A few outdoor pillows and a sturdy table finish the setup. The magic happens when small touches meet smart lighting. Of course, there's a caveat. Weather can dampen the fun. Wind tangles lights, or rain spoils the setup. Store a weatherproof bin nearby for quick takedowns, or invest in waterproof string lights. It's all about quick thinking and preparation so every evening can shine, no matter what clouds roll in. Why stick to stiff patio chairs when you could scatter cozy floor pillows under string lights? Toss down mismatched cushions, add faded rugs, and suddenly your backyard feels boho chic, warm, and welcoming. Lanterns, flickering and gentle, set the mood, perfect for lazy afternoons or late-night chats with friends. Of course, weather may not always cooperate with your design dreams. Rain and wind threaten your setup. Store those pillows and lanterns inside when clouds gather. Still, it's easy to reset, and every return outdoors feels like a mini celebration. Who knew comfort could be this charming and low effort? Imagine tucking a fairy garden into a quiet outdoor nook. Little mushroom houses and tiny figurines add a spark of wonder, especially among shade-friendly plants. Kids can lend a hand, making it a shared project. It's quirky fun, and honestly, those whimsical touches make any backyard feel a bit more magical. One thing to watch: delicate pieces may not withstand heavy rain or active pets. Consider weather-resistant options or sheltering some figures when storms are on the radar. Still, the charm outweighs the fuss. Who wouldn't smile passing by a fairy door, half hidden under ferns? That's backyard storytelling at work. Think about ending a long week swinging gently under a pergola, a rustic hanging daybed bouncing slightly on thick rope. This setup is cheap to build, yet creates a haven you'll use constantly. Old pallets, a mattress, and sturdy rope turn empty patio space into the coziest spot in your backyard. Perks: maximum comfort with minimal fuss, and repairs are easy if something snaps. But watch out, if your knots slip or the ropes fray, there's definitely a risk of a crash landing. Test the hardware often and recline with peace of mind. Don't forget a few bold, weatherproof cushions. A natural wood bar table outdoors can change how you eat and gather. It brings warmth and authenticity, blending with trees or a small garden. Don't worry about perfection. Knots and weathered marks add character. Choose stools with backs if you host long chats. Maybe string up lights for mood. Some find natural wood a hassle due to sanding and sealing. Yes, upkeep is needed, but it's straightforward. Wipe down, sand lightly, oil once a season. Want your spot to feel like a casual bistro? This setup does it, while keeping costs in check compared to built-in kitchens. Imagine your sloped yard as wasted space? Think again. Multi-level wood decking delivers functional surfaces while adding style. Hosting friends on one tier and grilling on another suddenly makes perfect sense. Reclaim that awkward incline. No more muddy shoes after rain, just sturdy steps and space to use. Of course, wood decking means maintenance. You'll want to seal or stain it regularly to fight weather and insects. But isn't it worth the trade-off for evenings outdoors, a view you didn't have, and never needing to fuss with mowing that tricky slope? It's work up front, but quality of life pays back in spades. A stepping stone garden path can change the way visitors move through your yard. Stones break up big spaces, give muddy spots new life, and lead curious feet where you want them. Add solar lights or LED strips near each stone for evening walks. Nothing says welcome quite like a softly lit stone walkway. Sure, installing mood lighting takes a bit of planning, but even a basic setup lifts your garden's look. Cheap lights sometimes have weak batteries or dim bulbs, so check reviews first. When done right, a glowing path guides guests safely and sets a peaceful tone for late-night strolls. Building a rock fire pit surrounded by half-circle benches creates a perfect spot for evening chats. Imagine the warmth, marshmallows, and laughter. Flat stones offer strong edges, and the curved seating welcomes everyone into the conversation. A bonus, this layout keeps sparks contained and group faces toasty. Don't forget maintenance. Ash cleanup is simple, but benches might need yearly resealing, especially in humid weather. Still, the communal feel and timeless look outweigh that small chore. Thinking of movie nights under the stars? Add a few blankets, and you've built more than just a fire pit. You've made memories. A floral painted wood bench adds a burst of color and character to any backyard. It's practical too, offering seating without the fuss of bulky outdoor furniture. Imagine sharing lemonade or reading with flowers under you and around you. Who says your backyard can't double as a personal art exhibit? Here's the catch. Outdoor paints fade with time and weather. A yearly touch-up keeps those petals vivid. Opt for weather-resistant materials and sealants to help it last. This small maintenance pays off, though. Every season, familiar blooms greet you, inviting you outside for another relaxing moment. Imagine stepping into your backyard and hearing the gentle sound of water trickling over smooth stones. A small stone pond adds instant calm. Even better, getting one started doesn't demand a contractor. Many homeowners succeed using a plastic liner, a pump, and creative stone placement from a local garden center. Start with a simple, round design. Add water-loving plants like water lilies, or invite wildlife with floating logs. While the upfront work means muddy hands and a little sweat, the reward, a peaceful space and fewer neighborhood cats digging up your yard. Sounds great, right? Old bricks lying around can quickly refresh your backyard, giving it character without high costs. Why toss them? Line your garden beds, edge pathways, or define a patio. Laying bricks flat or upright adds variety. It's a quick win, visually pleasing, durable, and easy to adjust if you change your mind. Still, check for stability. Uneven bricks can trip you or wander underfoot over time. Level the ground first. Think measure twice, lay once. If you don't have enough old bricks, ask friends or peek at online classifieds. Reusing saves money and keeps waste out of landfills. Imagine lining your garden with painted bamboo poles in bold shades, magentas, limes, and tangerines. This easy DIY fences in a touch of boho style. No heavy construction needed, just vivid paints, simple ties, and your friends' compliments. Yes, the color might fade over seasons, but retouching is quick. Thinking sustainably, bamboo grows rapidly, making it a friendlier option than plastic or metal. Got kids? Let them go wild with patterns, stripes, dots, squiggles. The only catch: bamboo can weather in harsh climates, so regular sealing keeps things lively. Why settle for bland garden borders? Think about it. Your backyard isn't just grass, it's a blank page. Start small, maybe a weekend picnic or some twinkling lights. Invite friends, let laughter fill the air. Outdoor fun doesn't have to break the bank or require special tools. Next time you wonder what to do under the sun, experiment. Plant a few seeds, play a different sport, or just catch fireflies. Why wait? Fresh air is free, and good times are often just a step outside your door.